Geelong and District Football League. We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football.
Good morning and welcome back to GDFL Netball Show. We have joining us today Ellie Tubbs from Werribee. Welcome, Ellie.
Hi.
And thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks
really
for having
excited
me.
to having you in, coming into the finals.
Yes, thanks.
Sitting top on the ladder and undefeated at the moment. Going great guns at Werribee, and I think every year that you're sitting pretty comfortably in sort of the top sort of positions.
Yeah.
But having a look over the last couple of weeks, we know that Amanda Wilson hasn't been there.
Yep.
I know that Amanda...
Linny did confirm on the weekend when I was down watching that she is back this week.
Yes.
She's back today.
Yeah, she came back on Sunday last week and she went to Europe for a holiday. So,
right.
yeah, I think her second year of teaching, she's got a little bit of money saved, and
nice.
who are we to tell somebody not to live their life? So
you've done, like, considering that you've been without probably one of the key defenders within the whole competition and such an asset to your team, you've done really well over the last 5 weeks, 6 weeks she's been gone.
Yeah.
Bridget Adossi, thank you, Ellie. Fantastic inclusion, especially in the last two big games against East Geelong and Belcoast Hill. We were just interested to know, is she, Lynn did say to me on the weekend that they didn't think you were going to qualify her for finals. Is that still something that you may be considering, because she's such an asset to your team?
Biz has filled in nicely. She has played netball with the girls like in her teenage years, and then she made the transition across to basketball. That's where I met her, but like we all kind of know each other anyway. So she plays WNBL.
We saw that,
We did talk about it last week.
Yeah.
She's done a bit of a Google search.
That's right. So she's definitely on the internet. So come finals time, the WNBL season has pre-season starts, and that's obviously the big leagues. So you have financial obligations, and that's her job. So so she needs to make sure that that's okay. So we've got Amanda back for the next couple of weeks. So she'll be.
Wish all the other teams could just pull players like that out of a hat to
busy,
but you know.
I mean, Biz, her mum has got a lot of netball experience.
I read that on the internet too.
Wikipedia or something like that.
Something stupid like that.
So, I mean, like we all, like we see Biz socially. So
that's great.
So she's a friend, and so when is better than me playing goalkeeper, I guess. Better option than me. I kind of wanted to make sure my shooting position was going to stay secure.
And talking about you and your goaling, like fantastic transition, Ellie, for you this year from the B grade side, and such a dominant player in that B grade competition for a long time. To be given the opportunity to create that position at goal shooter in obviously team top of the ladder in the competition. Like, how's that been for you? How much work have you had to do to bring yourself up to that level? Yeah,
it's been a massive change from like B grade to A grade, and the team, everything's just different. But I've felt like I'm grateful for the opportunity, and to be able to take that on is great. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm still learning. To have that development from a coach like Lena is a bit of coaching and the advice from people like Michaela Ward, and you know, that's just something that I've never been exposed to come netball. So
Are you still involved with the B grade team? Because I know that you've taken the court. I know earlier in the season, but obviously you're going to be locked into A grade.
I had surgery at the end of last year after our B grade premiership. A couple of days later. So at the start of the year, I was selected as a B grade player because I didn't actually try out. I wasn't running in January. So so that, and I understand that. So I played B grade for I think maybe the first 6 rounds, and then Lena came on board in the early season, and she gave me that opportunity. So so I'm locked into A grade now. So
absolutely. Also want to say to Lena, we hope that you get better. We know that she couldn't make it today because she's sick, but we are looking forward to having her on during the finals campaign.
Yes.
Haven't met her yet. We're a bit excited to get her on. So. And also the game last weekend, East Geelong, probably the closest game that you've had all season. East Geelong seemed to match up to you guys really, really well. Both the games have been really close. You know, what do you think gets you over the line for Werribee?
I think that we've had a lot of preparation. from January.
Yep.
So, and we're a tight-knit group. Lena's brought a whole different level of coaching to us and structure and guidelines, I guess you could say, like it's this or nothing else. So I guess when playing against a team like East Geelong, so physical, quite capable themselves, you know, great athletes, you know, it's just those basic things that we have to work on together as a team that gets us over the line against clubs like that.
Yep, absolutely. And coming into finals, has any of your preparation changed differently? You know, coming up, you're going to be playing, you're possibly going to be having the first week off, whether you're going to be taking a break or you're going to be working extra hard during that time.
You're definitely going to be having, you've got top spot. That's yours.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know, is anything going to change in your preparation, or what are you going to be up to?
I think that we might pick up a Tuesday night. We train once a week at Werribee, so we might pick up a Tuesday night occasionally, but otherwise I think that we'll just stick to what we've been doing and open communication between the group, and that's a key to us. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple of questions. So from does Lena prepare you different? Obviously, you look at your opposition that you're going to take on that weekend. Is the preparation for you very different when you prepare for East Geelong and for Bellpost Hill? Because I watched both games now. I've watched both Bellpost Hill games and both East Geelong Werribee games, and the style of play is very, very different. You play Bellpost Hill and Werribee match up, such a quick game. It's quick, it's crazy quick. And whereas East Geelong Werribee, it's low scoring, and the defensive pressure in those games is completely different. Like the pace slows right down. So you prepared differently for both sides, Lena?
I think that, like, Lena has probably never come across somebody that knows each team probably as good as they know themselves. She really studies each week. She cares who East Geelong plays, each opponent we respect, like, because to her, she doesn't know, she hasn't met them before, so every time, so after the first half of the season, she's aware of their game, and we look at what type of game they're going to be playing. Obviously we won't change our game too much, because, but like, you know, they are competitive sides and you need to pay respect to their strengths, and so I think that we talk about it, but our preparation as such isn't any different to what we would normally keep to on a Thursday night.
More questions? A couple more, because we're nearly running out of time. No, I've got questions. Just Emma Richardson and Nicole Stewart both weren't there on the weekend. Did they have commitments at other places?
Emma Richardson's got family commitments on the weekend, and Nicole Stewart had work commitments on the weekend, unfortunately.
Because it's quite funny. I've been there watching for a few minutes. I'm like, oh my goodness, where's Nicole Stewart?
Yes, that's right.
Rebecca Lally running around here with attack, and Amy's in centre, so it was a little bit of a shock because she's always there.
That's right.
Your win on the weekend was even more substantial, given that you were a different lineup to what you used to as well.
Absolutely.
So it's credit to you and your team.
Very good. All good. Ellie, we do have to wrap it up now. I'm sure Amanda's got a million other questions, but thank you so much for joining us. We wish you the best of luck in your finals campaign, because I can't wait to start watching some of those games. It's going to be great.
It's exciting.
Thank you. And we will be back after the break with this week's game.
Geelong and District Football League. We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football